ladies and gentlemen. Ray Reynolds here. Guess what? This is the Blueprint Live. Getting turned down for credit sucks. Bingo. Simple. What are we going to do? I'm going to show you every way to get to the $1 million dream. You know what? You got a corporation, LLC today. I bet you know exactly what you need to do. But I bet you fell down many times because you didn't connect your dots. Hey, TikTok, guess what? I'm live. What are you going to do? We record this just for you. You watch it again and again. I want you to understand we have a blueprint call next. What's that mean? We're going to talk about past, present, and future. We're going to find out if she wants to get into one of my escrows and what? Create some money and get the honey. That's the ultimate goal. Remember, SS5 and Linktree, SS4 Linktree as well. Connect your dots, learn how to play the game, learn how to win. That's what I did when I was basically 14 and a half, wrote a book called Winning the Game of Business. Did it again and again. Let's play. Let's get to millionaire at least, please. Let's do that for me. All right, the bottom line in the future, maybe billionaire. See how that works for you too. So the bottom line today, we're going to have this blueprint call. We're going to learn how to play the game and win. The ultimate goal is connecting your dots, learning how to do this right away. So Mark, listen, learn. What do you get to do? You get to play the game. All right, Nick, let's get it started today. Let's have some fun. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
How are we doing today?
Okay. Hello.
So you doing good?
Doing great. How are you, Mr. Ray?
Always good. Thank you, Jesus. Always good, always good. It's the name of the
righty.
All right, so I got a bunch of questions for you. Got
Yes, sir.
Put this little blueprint together for you at the same time. First of all, are you married?
Yes, sir.
You have a husband. Is he spoiling you?
Yes, he is.
It's happy what? Husband, spoiled wife. He better spoil you. That's his job.
That's his job. Yes, he's doing his job.
As long as he's
doing the best that he can.
Well, that's all we can do. Our best. Let God do the rest. Amen to that, too.
Amen to that. Amen to that, sir.
Do you guys own a house?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Did you homestead the house?
No.
Okay. Is it in a trust?
No.
Okay. Is it a house you're keeping for now, or is it going to be forever house?
I would say for now.
For now. Okay. There might be something else that we could do with the house down in the future. See how we play the game. Now, what do you do for a living?
I work in a healthcare facility.
So I figured you were in that beautiful outfit. You was healthcare. Are you an RN?
Excuse me?
Are you an RN or a nurse?
No, I'm a health tech. Okay. Health technician.
Okay, technician. So you're around people that take care of people and you do the same thing, right?
Exactly. Yes, sir.
Now, do you have a corporation right now or an LLC?
We have a corporation right now.
Okay, so it's corporation, it's an Inc. No problem. Is it a C Corp or an S Corp?
We have it as an S Corp, but after listening to you, I don't know if we should have started as that.
Well, you got to keep what you got. So let's keep it as an S Corp for right now. Okay? Now, what does your beautiful husband do?
My husband is a chef.
Oh, a chef. He does the cooking. Gourmet, huh?
Yeah. Yes.
Does he have his own restaurant, or does he want that in the future?
Oh, I guess we're going to go straight at it. So you nailed it. So I think, so let me tell you the story. So my husband been cooking for 25 plus years. That's his passion. He loved cooking. He always wanted to have his own restaurant, and that's because we started this corporation for that. So as you could probably have it in front of you, the name of corporation, we add a DBA under the corporation for small restaurants.
Right.
So after listening to you, I see that we did a lot of ow, because we use personal money for doing that, and basically it didn't last. I can tell you that. I really don't know where to start right now with it.
Well, I do. I know exactly where to start.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So we have an Inc.
So,
We have a division to like for a
Yes.
restaurant, a location or something. In the past,
right. We started it. So that's where I am. We started it, did not work. So basically, like you said, my way is, I know.
well, I've been saying that for many, many years, 50 years or so. And they actually
Right.
put it part of a program and all kinds of stuff. So nowadays
Right.
people can handle the truth a little bit more than they used to years ago.
You straightforward, and I'm listening to you, and I'm like, wow, this is most of the time. Like, is he? Wait a minute, he's in the house. He knows all this happening.
Well,
So, yeah,
I listen a lot. I learn a lot. Go to school, law and accounting, and
Yes.
engineering. From there, all kinds of crazy
Yeah.
other stuff besides that. But I learned something a long time ago. The average person, or husband and wife situation, when they take their money to start a business, they run out of money. Okay?
yes,
I mean, that's what happens. And then all of a sudden, there's stress not only in a marriage, there's stress in life. And it's like, what the blank are we doing? And that's the problem we have. It's like anything else. We need to take that corporation's an S corp. We need to build its credit files. Every tax ID is entitled to Experian Treasury and Equifax ever since 1987. Okay, that's how I started, and I was a consultant for TRW at that time. The main thing is about you and your personal credit for yourself, because you're CFOs. Keep in mind, you are a CFO, your husband's a CFO. That's personal life. We have to kind of dissect, okay, here's personal life. A chief financial officer to run the family. That has to be separated. Most people commingle the crap out of it and they screw it all up. So husband and wife being CFO, okay, that means we have to look at both of you credit files to make sure we're credit worthy. You got one of these the other day. We gave you one of these in your email. This is an analyzation sheet. It shows you 771 across the board, which is good. But the next thing is you recently did Navy. Okay, is that because I suggest Navy all the time? What did you do with Navy?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to quick
well, I don't know if you got the Navy. Okay, I know we got a $20,000 Navy here. Is that the new one?
That's the old one. I was trying to get more.
Okay, so understand.
It's all personal.
Yeah, well, here's the problem. It's personal, which is good, bad, and indifferent. The difference is it's not secured like a SBA loan or a house or something like this. So a CFO is going to use their credit to review it to get more. Because I know recently I got you a Venture one for $10,000. Okay, I got you a Chase one. I think it's between $15,000 and $25,000.
I spoke to Mr. Dakota. I think I didn't receive that.
Okay, Dakota.
The second, I never received that yet.
The main thing we look at it's from the 710. It should be there by now. We'll check it on our end as well. One of the things that's good and indifferent, you're using no credit. But again, as we dissect the credit file, okay, we have Navy. We have another Navy for $1,000. We have an Amex here, okay, which is good. And it shows utilization, so it's probably a blue or clear. We have
this is under the business, yes.
Right. Okay. So again, as we look at these pieces, do we have business credit cards under the business itself right now?
Yes, we do. And let me take you back a little bit, sir, because I was wondering, should I, since this is my problem right now, should I continue with this business? Because, like I said, we have a little problem with the business itself because we start the restaurant and we walk away.
Okay.
Then, yeah.
Now, when you said you started a restaurant and walk away,
Yes.
that means there's a location, or there was a location,
There was a location.
which you signed. You signed a lease. Okay.
Yes, that's what.
Did,
Yeah. Mhm.
did husband and wife sign lease?
Husband. I signed as not the CEO, CFO.
CFO. You signed as a co-sign.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the
I signed as a C,
Yeah.
but he signed as himself.
Right. What happens is leases is like the building. For instance, the lease
Right.
of a building, or the past could have been corporate division, doesn't matter. What happens is
Yeah.
we look at building, we find out if it's a standard lease or is it a triple net lease, something like this. Each lease
Yes.
is different based on the shopping center. How you structure like a triple net lease,
Right.
you might have even what's called CAM charges. So each lease is important to us as we do future. You walked away from
Yes.
it, okay? I'm going to tell you my opinion. You know I'm direct to the point and straight, okay?
Yes.
Restaurants next year idea, okay? In my opinion.
Mhm.
That is a 2027 idea. We walked away. Let's leave it separated from you guys now, okay?
Right.
Let's take the job we have. You're both W-2 employees, okay? He works. Does he work for a restaurant or something right now?
Right now, he works for himself because that's why he wanted to do the restaurant. So he basically, resigned to do that.
Okay, but is he a caterer? What is he doing for restaurant right now?
Right now, he's catering.
So
Yes.
catering, because usually that's the next
Yes.
step. Right from there,
Okay.
it's like anything else. Okay, so catering, is he doing catering through the corporation?
No.
Okay, so he's doing jobs for catering, and he's receiving the money personally, and he's not
Right.
he's not tracking the money.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I call that sloppy Joe. Okay,
Yes.
so let's understand. We're going to redo everything the right way and my way. So again,
Right.
restaurant, he can do catering. That's fine. Here's the thing. Where does the corporation bank at?
We have Chase.
Okay, Chase is good. Okay.
We have Navy.
Navy for business, perfect. Okay.
Hmm.
We also have Navy for personal, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, when you tried getting Navy in July, did you have an average balance of $1,500 in the account?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So you're tracking money because if it's lined up correctly, there's no reason not to get you another card. Navy will give
Right.
you up to $80,000 in cards, and literally hand you that $50,000 on a line of credit loan. They like to give everybody, but again, this is a choice. Again, as we look
Right.
at these. Now, how long have you been at Chase Bank?
My husband that was his bank personally for a long time, but the business we started since we opened the business the end of the year. We did the COP, and then we the bank account. I think is this year first. Or like
So the corporation was established in 2025.
end of the end of 25.
End of the year,
Yes.
no problem. Because, for instance, Chase Bank, they're going to want to look at it as a 2-year corp to give you a line of credit. Okay.
Yes.
But again, they might give you a credit card up to 20 to 50,000. Okay. Here on the file here, we're gonna start blowing this up because I need a magnifying glass. The print is so tiny. It's like, where is it? How do you see it? Anyway, okay, no problem. All right, so we see this. That's why I got my handy dandy magnifying glass right here. Okay, no problem. I love that. So we don't see any Chase. Now, your husband's credit is as good as yours or worse?
No, worse.
Okay, because the
His
landlord,
credit is not.
did the landlord want to sue you guys for the lease in the building?
They want him to pay. That's when they send a letter. I have a letter. I can send the letters to
Right.
so you can see it.
We should see the letter. The next thing is, in the lease, was it a 1 year, 3 year? Did it have options? Was it triple net? Was it cam charges? What was in the lease?
And the lease, it was 2 years.
2 years, okay. Did it have
Yeah,
options in the
2
lease?
No, not that I know of,
Okay.
because we went blind.
Did the lease have a clause in it that allows you to sublease it?
I think so. I believe so.
Okay, because those are certain things you might do as well. There's all kinds of ways to take a building and turn it into money. Okay,
Right.
but again, it's based
Yeah.
on choice, what you're trying to do as well. So what do we
Yeah.
do? We'd like to look at husband's credit, figure out what we need to look at for CFO. All right, the goal
Okay.
is to dissect. We have Chase. We need to see a Chase Freedom Card or Sapphire. These cards are no interest for up to 22 months. The Ink
Okay.
cards, they have 6 of them. Again, they're up to 22 months with no interest as well. Usually, if you have the personal and the business card, Chase wants to give you a line of credit as long as you have a 2-year corporation. So we might have to, we might get the cards, we might put the line of credit aside right now. Again, you have great credit, there's basically no problem. Difference is a lot of the accounts you have are low accounts, okay? They're not 10 and 20,000 accounts. In the future, we're probably going to get you 10 and 20,000 accounts because it's hard to basically use a card that's $1,000. Okay, you're going to use $250 before it drops your score and gets stuck. Again, we have to understand how to play this game. All right. So, husband, we'd like to look at the CFO standard as well for him. House, remember, it should be homesteaded. It should actually put into trust. Now remember, everything we're talking about is through the Phantom program. It'll actually give it back to you in about 20 minutes when we're done. It'll give you the videotape, everything we talk about. Everything we do is basically very clear, crystal clear in everything we do. Always want to be very transparent with everybody because the goal is get you past all this crazy stuff. Because again, you had a restaurant, you'd love to go, that's it. What's the leftover? Who's going to chase any problem? Again, as you look at the house.
Exactly. That's why I come with it. So you say you don't like to find out stuff under, later on. So that's why this is the only problem that we have ahead. So.
Well, the biggest thing is we want to see what's chasing if there's a problem. If we put you in an escrow, for instance, my expertise is getting you lined up for an escrow. I'll use my accounts to verify it. I'll use my $10 million aside in an escrow to verify we can close an escrow. This allows a person to get into, thank you. It allows a person to get into an escrow. I don't want you to be rich, okay? I want the person that you're watching, whatever it is, we don't want to be rich. We need to get an income first. It's like the restaurants. The restaurant's a great idea. If we had auto income of 3 divisions creating $10,000 a month, we could afford to start a restaurant. Instead, we took our money, personal money from husband and wife to start the restaurant. We ran out of money. 99% of people do that every day. They run out of money because they don't know what they're really doing. Structure. As we look at the things we're trying to do, like the house, we got to make sure we protect house and family. Do you have kids?
Yes.
How many, and are they above age?
Yes, two girls.
Okay, 2 girls. All right. I've got 5 girls and a boy. So they're above 18.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I used to have hair once. It's okay. All right. Girls are great, but, it's all right. They just drive you crazy sometimes.
You look great.
I try to do my best, but God do the rest. It's about it. So
the wife did a wonderful job.
Yeah, she's doing fantastic. And, got to spoil the wife and be a happy husband and never give her my bad day. Because no queen deserves that. All right, so the kids, are the kids in school or something? What are they doing right now?
My daughter, one is in school, one is out of school. One is 26, and the other one it's going to be 23.
Okay, all right, because again, the future is like we have a trust. If it's forever a house, it's an irrevocable trust. If it's a house for now, it's going to be revocable trust, okay? Based on the 2 types of trust. Are you and your husband both on the house?
Yes.
Okay. So you both signed for it. You've been married how many years?
20 plus.
20 plus years. Okay. Now, if he answered that question, you'd be mad at him. Because a man can't say 20 plus. He's got to be exact. Okay.
Exactly.
We understand.
I didn't know you were coming with that.
All right, no problem. We're going to make sure we understand this. So a house, future house we buy will be bought through the trust. Okay?
Yes.
Trust protects house. Eventually, 100 years from now, we're not going to be here. That trust will be leaving to our kids and our grandkids. The goal is to make sure they don't have to get stuck into probate. Very important.
Exactly.
Do you guys own, do you own cars right now?
Yes.
Okay. How many? 2, 3, 4, what?
2, 3. Yes, 3.
Okay. So you understand something. We're going to be looking at protecting asset, protecting family, protecting everything. We're going to be planning the problem. The car you're sitting in right now should be owned by a corporation's division. In the future, we'll transfer it or get a new car because there's a problem. You know, somebody bumps you, they're going to sue you no matter whose fault it is. They're going to call them these nasty attorneys and they're going to want $10,000 and now you got more drain on your cash flow. We plan the problem. Divisions are bankruptable. The way I design a division, I'm going to look at automatic stay, federal protection. I'm going to bankrupt it and walk away. I'd rather file a bankruptcy in a division for $2,000 to give a bloodsucker attorney 10 grand, okay, to fight a battle while he drains my cash flow. No, no, no. We're going to rebuild this the right way. If we choose to do a restaurant down the road, that restaurant will be a division of a corporation. You or your husband will sign the lease, not both of you. You don't need to. The lease will be signed, and the lease will be in a division name. Your husband can be the CFO, signing on behalf of the location. He will be able to use SS4 versus the SSN. He will no longer what I call the duck and the sheep. We're going to protect ourselves. Bank of America does not have someone leasing the bank locations and having someone sign for it. It's leverage. It's equities base. Now, right, your husband's business, he's running it under him. I don't know if it's DBA, sole proprietor, or trade name, or just putting the money in his pocket. We got to clean that up. Okay? All transactions should go to the corporation. All right? So if all of a sudden we spend $10 to buy flour, we buy it through the corporation's credit. We made 30 bucks on that. The money goes back into the corporation because we have transaction base. Okay? Credit lines are based on transactions. Okay? Transactions is what they look at. So again, as we look at these pieces down the road, between now and this end of this year, let's focus on a division or divisions doing auto income. Let's focus on getting money to write a check for $25,000. Okay? Not your check, not your money. We get a line of credit. If we position a Navy for $50,000, they give you $50,000. I'm going to tell you to keep $5,000 in the savings for the business and take $45,000, put in an escrow. That $5,000 you kept as reserve is going to maintain the payment while you close escrow in 60 days. 60 days later, that payment's being paid, you get the leftover. You're not going to be rich. Your leftover is about $3,000. That's it. Okay, I don't want you to be rich ever. Okay, I want you to have that corporation's division, get $3,000 to $5,000 a month right now. That's what it is. And add another one. You're going to become basically what I call a puppet master. You guys are going to be CFOs of divisions that create income on a what I call dummy-proof business, and it's boring and steady. First thing I target everybody is a storage unit because it needs to be storage because anybody can own a piece of one. And it's just income. That's all it is. So again, that's the goal we should focus on. Right now, we can't get Chase to give us the money yet. Okay? Chase is simple because we have to have a 2-year corporation. Okay? We don't have 2 years yet. Well, we got to get to Chase. Sapphire, Freedom, or Ink cards. And again, from there, we're going to line ourselves up.
They give me an ink card.
Okay, good. There's our ink card. How much is ink for? Is it 40,000 yet or what?
No, when we opened the business, they gave us an ink card for just $3,000.
See, that's the problem. It's not lined up right. Okay, 3,000. Okay, sorry. The ink cards need to be a minimum of 10 to 30 to 50 grand. They'll do that. Again, Did they offer you a personal card as well?
No.
Okay. You see, the personal card is more important than the business card because the personal card can help you get the business card, and they have 6 of them. So again, we're gonna.
I think Kelly. At first, I start with Miss Kelly.
Right.
I think she's no longer there. I think she was trying to get me a personal card. I think, but I don't know where that went.
Well, we have to look at what the stat is because here it shows an ink for up to 25,000. We have to figure where it's at. Okay. We'll dissect the dashboard. We'll dissect the application. What happened as well, as we position.
Okay.
Bless you. So what happens is all these pieces. Understand? When I dissect your credit, I got Symphony Bank for PayPal. I got Capital One, 6,000. I got Digital. Okay. I got Amex Blue for 1,000. All right. Again, we have Kohl's. We have Capital One again. All these little cards. Well, that's what it is.
We have Amex for I think up to 15 for the business.
Okay, 15. Is that the blue, or is that the clear, or is it gold or platinum? The blue.
It's the blue.
Okay, it's probably the blue cash. Okay. Keep in mind, it's like Amex. They're all over TikTok and blah blah blah. All right, American Express will shrink limits on purpose. They do it. They do it during pandemic. Okay. They do it to people all the time. If their credit score goes down, the credit bureaus actually and the creditors, they're kind of ghosting your credit. They see your credit score go down, they're going to shrink your limit to what the balance is. Happens all the time. If you get special allowance, you can charge more money. So again, what happens is, again, the American Express Blue, okay, that's good, but it has a fluctuation problem. Blue does not invite you to what's called a blueprint loan. Okay?
Okay.
So again, as we look at the Chase that was here and see where it's at in position personal business, our goal would go after Amex Platinum. The Amex Platinum allows us to get what's called a blueprint loan. American Express down the road will want to hand you a line of credit, a bank account, all kinds of stuff. So the blueprint, basically what happened is the Amex card would give us up to $250,000. Your numbers are good. They lack numbers. Numbers don't lie. People do. That's what I tell people all the time. So Chase, we're going to get personal business card. Amex, the goal would be platinum business because it invites us to a blueprint loan within 90 days. That blueprint loan, all we need is a 660 and you have a 771. Your numbers are great. So what happens is we go after a blueprint loan, but they want to see transactions. They want to log into that bank account and they want to see 8 to 10 transactions. So if we don't have it, we need to create it. It could be transactions for the husband's catering business. It could be anything paying your car payment. It could be anything we can sell in and out of that account if we had to and create our own paper trail. Because it's legit. You're paying something. You didn't make it up. That's the goal. Blueprint loan up to $250. All right. If I got basically Navy or blueprint loan for, I don't care if it's $100,000 or less. I want to take $50,000 of that money. I want half of that or a fourth of that into an escrow. Okay, that's how we look at it. If we take money to an escrow, you're writing a check. I'm not writing your check. I don't want your money. I don't want that money from the end of that line of credit. You're going to write a check to an escrow company that's licensed and bonded because I've lined up and we've lined up $5 billion of escrows coming up. And you're going to own a piece. That piece is a deed of trust, and that's it. You're an investor in something you don't have to deal with it. And the reality, at the end of that day, they maintain the payment. And you're going to get about $3,000 a month. You're not going to be rich again. Now, the next division.
And the beginning.
Well, again, what happens is $3,000 a month, you did nothing. I'm sorry, you did nothing for it, really, to be honest with us. And what happens is we take a line of credit. The line of credit, it could be this, could be the Navy, could be whatever. We're using borrowed money. The money, you put into that restaurant, I could have turned it into $100,000 a month. Okay, having 9 damn divisions. Again, this is serious time. Okay, like I tell people, we all are getting older, slower. We're not as pretty as you used to be. You're beautiful, but the reality is you got 60 years left. But I want you to enjoy every bit of that 60 years. Okay?
Yes.
I want you to make sure you look at a bank account, ACH, every damn week, every month, and you see ACH going in that account for $10,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month. I want you to be above the game because it's what it is. It's a damn game. You got good credit. Again, corporation building credit files. Positioning is everything. It has to be because it is what it is. So as we position this, it's very crucial that we get you some ACH money, each division, getting into an escrow. Okay, it's like anything else. If you, I don't know if you're in coaching yet or not, we give a broker's list of people. We give them pre-qualifier. We want them to see exactly what we're doing with and for them. We want to be so transparent. There's no guessing. Unfortunately, we've all kind of been ripped off by people in the past, and we don't trust. So again, as we build trust, that's the goal it is. The first time you get an escrow, it's like, oh, hey, it really worked. I had a client, a couple months ago, shit, that worked. Oh, shit, it worked. Well, hey, it's okay. He's not a guy that says, oh, shit, but he said it that day. You go, damn, it worked. Damn, it worked. He's so surprised it worked because it's like, it was not that hard. See, I think if you do something and you know how to do it, it's not hard at all. I think trying to guess is the problem. Everybody's trying to guess. So again, in the past, have you or your husband had a bankruptcy?
Me, that probably, I'd say more than 20 years ago.
Okay,
it's a long time.
It's a dead bankrupt. It's not recent. We don't have to seal it. Okay?
Yes.
People don't understand.
It's gone.
People go to a bankruptcy attorney and they sell them a bankruptcy. 90% of the time, you don't need a bankruptcy. They sell them that because they don't sell ice cream and pickles, okay? That's what they do, unfortunately.
Well, we consult a lawyer and they told them to file a bankruptcy.
Recently?
Because of... Yes, for the
lease of the
event of the restaurant.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We're gonna Okay, we're gonna buy time right now. Okay.
Yeah.
We have to buy time. Bankruptcy, no. So he wants you and your husband to file bankruptcy.
Him.
Okay.
Because the lawyer had told us that the business is there was no money. There's no money in the business, so he could just file bankruptcy for for the amount that they asking him to pay.
Right. The attorney wants you to hit the bankrupt. The bankrupt will be the lease he agreed to pay. Problem is, you have to look at it as you are CFO for that corporation as well. Okay. Before we allow you to go down what I call the rabbit hole, we have to dissect. Okay.
Yeah.
We have to dissect that lease. Okay. All right. Again, that attorney here you're talking to should be dissecting the lease because it could drag you into it. Here's the problem. You've been married 21 years plus. Okay. All right.
Yes.
You guys are great together. You know each other's heartbeat. Okay. You set the tone for each other. But the problem is, if he has filed bankruptcy, it's community property, community debt. You're in Georgia, right?
Yes.
Okay. So in Georgia, what happens is a lot of times they could sue the husband and sue the wife. You've got to double check if your name's on that lease and if you have basically set up, all right, automatic stay is bankruptcy, but the next thing is simple. Are we in Georgia and is it community property, community debt? Okay? If I was the trustee on this case, which basically is, for instance, the accountant, a judge, whatever, attorney, he or she says, okay, husband, you're bankrupting this lease, you started a business, it's not the landlord's fault you ran out of money. I'm going to look for the money. Trustees get to make a commission, or they get to make some money. They see the wife, you got a job. Okay, this is a garnishing state. This is, what? I can take you down the rabbit hole. No. We have to make sure we protect you and him at all costs. Okay?
Yes, sir.
If anything, all right, has that landlord tried to literally sue you guys yet?
No, they wrote a letter and tell us the amount of the money that we would.
Okay, I want to see the.
It's basically the rent payments for the 24 months.
And interest, penalties, and attorney's fees, and all the crap.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Okay. So what happens is I want to see that letter. I want to see who they named in the letter. I want to see how it's written. Okay. All right. I had a client about 5 months ago. He had a lawsuit for $1 million from his own partners. Okay. Wow. And when I yelled at the attorneys and yelled at him, my own client, I yell at my clients all the time. It's fun. Okay. I gave him crap. No, you're not going to do this. You're going to do this and that. Him and his wife are getting ready to go to federal court and lie. Hell no. We're not going to do a penalty of perjury. No. I'll show you a way to go get the cat. Okay. We're going to skin that cat. That's what we did. Okay. Got him to force a settlement. got the insurance company to pay for it. Was there insurance
Okay.
on that restaurant?
No.
Okay, all right, because I'm looking at every angle I can. So the
All
letter
right.
and the lawsuit. Until they sue, you're not filing bankruptcy. Okay?
Okay.
Husband doesn't file, you don't file. I don't care what anybody tells you. They can basically go swimming. I don't care what it is. Husbands and wives who will not file bankruptcy till I see litigation, and I got 30 days to answer the lawsuit. And if I got a judgment, then I'm going to file. Until then, hell no. Okay?
Okay.
We're buying
sir.
time. I'm going to repackage
Yeah.
you both, get to the point we get auto income. If we got to settle, let's say a year from now, settle with them, we'll settle the case. We're going to use the company's borrowed money. You used your money
Right.
for the business. That business owes you money. We're going to have a note
Right.
back to you guys. The note back to you to have a paper trail. So when it pays off the damn debt, it's not out of your pocket. No one can tell you you paid it out of your pocket and talk about commingling funds and all this garbage. You're already an S corp. So you can write checks back and forth, left and right, and basically, sorry, you could be sloppy. I don't want you to be sloppy. But the difference is in S corp, people can be sloppy all they want. So what do? We don't file bankruptcy until we have a basically lawsuit and judgment. Whoever tells you, forget it.
Okay.
I'll get on the phone with them. I'll fight with them every day. Okay? We protect
Okay.
husband and wife and family at all cost. All right? I don't let
Right.
people hurt my clients. You know, it's no way in blankety blank. So what do? We take the corporation you have right now. We're going to position Chase, personal business card, line it for line of credit down the road. We're going to get Amex Platinum card. Make sure we get that so we get a blueprint loan. We're going to position Navy to literally go get a line of credit up to $50,000, and we position that as well. Within the next 6 months or less, okay, we're going to write a check from somewhere. Not your account,
Okay.
not your money. You're going to write a check from a Navy, an American Express blueprint, or off the damn cards for a line of credit. You're going to write a check
Okay.
just in the back of your mind. I'm going to write a check in the near future for $25,000 into an
Okay.
escrow, licensed and bonded. Okay, no one can hurt you. That's the goal. And then from there, when it closes escrow, you're going to get an income. I don't give a damn if that income is $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. I don't care what it is. I care it's
Right.
income off the line of credit, and you got income coming into you. By that point, we can do it
Right.
again and again. See, by that point,
Yes.
you understand how it works. Everything I do, I want to make sure you learn how it works so you can repeat things and make it habit forming. We don't want anybody to take advantage of you, ever, ever. So that 25 is what we're going to put in there as we line it up to win the game, because we're going to win this game, all right? S Corp's great. Division process, remember, division count, all right, multiplies credit. So when I say, like, I'll tell somebody 9 divisions, because I always ask how many, that's 9 lines of credit. With the parent company on an Amex card, 1 card for the company and 9 divisions, that's $1 million off of a platinum card. That's $1 million off of a gold card. They're trying to give you 99 cards anyway. Here we're going to take 10 of those. That's it. We're going to position gold or platinum, no problem. Again, if I have locations, I'm going to look at 9 locations because of why? If I say I want $50,000 a month, I must have literally, all right, 6 locations, all right, 6 lines of credit. If I take the number to 9 and 918, that's 100,000. That 100,000 will become $1 million in the future. Again, monthly, that's what it should be. Keep in mind, $100,000 a month is not a lot of money, believe it or not. That's $1.2 million corporation. That's all it is. $1.2 million. We want to position that, and that's the ultimate goal. Again, grabbing
Yes.
money, next 4 to 6 months, we're grabbing some damn money. We're not taking from the house. We're not taking from the family. We're not going to roll the dice as the restaurant did. We're going to win this game. We have to win.
Okay.
Okay, that's the
We
goal.
have to.
We have to look
We
at,
have to.
well, we have no choice because I'm going to push you till you do. Okay, you might like me, hate me sometimes, but I'm going to get you where you need to go. Okay, I'm
Exactly.
very direct and pushy. I need to do what God showed me to do, and I want to do that for everybody. Irrevocable
Amen.
trust, amen to that. It's a house to
Yes.
keep forever. All right, if it's a house for now, it's a revocable trust. Now, you have an access code to Navy. All right, who served?
None of us, because my husband had his card from Navy first, and then I got a Navy.
Okay, did
So,
you get it from family reference? Sometimes you can do it from a friend. Okay.
No, not a friend. He had his card from Navy first, and then because when I asked, they didn't ask me anything.
Right. Okay, well, the biggest thing is you have an access code. That access
Yes,
code,
I do.
did you give it to your daughters?
No.
Okay, you need to give them the access code in the future. Has nothing to do with you,
Okay.
so you have no ties. You give them the code, they open their own account. They need to
Okay.
understand Navy is a great organization for them as young people, whatever, as they grow. Car, house, whatever,
Right.
okay? They need to understand Navy is one of the best ones. They take care of people, all right?
Yes.
And that's what you have to understand.
Okay.
Give them the access code. Cars, we're going to
Okay.
protect in the near future. House, we talked about.
Okay.
Auto income process, okay? As we go through the
Okay.
things as well. Now,
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you're watching classes all the time or you're part of that Patreon program. If not, you should be, because you get to watch classes and courses off and on anytime you can. You need to master division process, okay? And I mean, it's very simple. It's like anything else, all right? We have a corporation with divisions. We line it up. In the future, you're going to pay tax. There's no such thing as tax-free anything, okay? It's crap, okay? A trust will pay some tax, no matter what we have. If we pass in 60 years from now, our kids take our house, it's called the step-up clause. I need you to understand what step-up means, okay? You need to understand the nuts and bolts, because what happens is we hire people, and they don't teach you diddly squat, and that sucks. All right, you need to understand how this works. Now, in the future, your corporation is going to help a nonprofit corporation, okay? If your husband wants to do catering, he should be specialized in nonprofit catering, okay?
Oh, I didn't know they have that.
Nonprofit catering with the division, I'd have him cater to every hospice care place in the world. I'd go to every military retirement facility and cater that, because they'll take a nonprofit with an exemption to do that. See, your profit company is going to pay tax. If it works in conjunction, everybody does profit and nonprofit working in conjunction, it offsets the taxes. Nonprofit can actually own a profit corporation or share a division. We'd have two corporations sharing the same division. It's like what I did in my trucks. When I helped clean up the riverbed from Santa Ana, had a truck, one side is food. All right, you give me cans and bottles, you get food. The other truck had showers and washers and dryers. No cans and bottles, no tiki, no laundry. I learned that in Japan. I couldn't get my uniforms, no tiki, no laundry, okay? Simple. No bottles, no what? You're getting nothing. You give me some bottles and cans, you can take your shower, get your new clothes, and get some food. That's how we did it. We clean up places. You're going to help sponsor these things because it's going to make you feel good. You're a caretaker anyway. If all of a sudden we took that nonprofit and we had a hospice care house, okay? Hospice is $112,000 a month grant money, okay? Again, now you're helping the elderly because someone's got to take care of them, okay?
Exactly.
All right. The next thing is military outreach as well. So again, nonprofit in the future is going to be something you're going to do. And I always get everybody to do it because it offsets taxes and you could do some good. All of a sudden, I get you $100,000 a month.
I already have one. It's
keep talking. I want to listen. Go ahead.
There's a nonprofit organization for me already.
Oh,
but it's,
love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, good. We're ahead of the game. Okay. Do we have our exemption, IRS, yet?
Yes.
Fantastic.
It's older than my business.
Okay, so we have a nonprofit.
But it's just standing still.
That's okay. Hey, when I did Helping Hand as a kid, the people I ended up living with tried to steal it from me. Okay? So I filed the suspension of it. And they were so pissed off. Okay? 5 years later, I unsuspended it. Okay? When I met Nancy Reagan and did all kinds of stuff. So guess what? All right? So it's okay, it's sitting there doing nothing. In the future, you have an exemption. All right, the bank account, important. Next thing is division process. We're going to fire that nonprofit up and do some good with it. We can get some grant money, okay? I mean, you have grants.gov everywhere. There's all kinds of things you can do, okay? I mean, I'd get a grant today and sponsor the husband as a catering business for nonprofit, all right, reaching with the city and the state and federal government, okay? The feds are donating money to anybody who's helping nonprofit for any good cause, okay? If I had a catering book or business or a truck or whatever I got, believe me, I'm going to do some nonprofit with it. Okay? This is the way you can smile on the way to the bank because you're in control of it. And that's the goal. Okay? We're going to change the direction of what you've done in the past. Okay? No more stress, no more crap, no more this. You'll have bumpity bumps, but you have income. Income solves problems. Money, I don't love it, but it solves problems. Okay? It takes care of the bills. Again, like I said in my book, BS doesn't pay the bills. Okay, it's true. We play the game to win. All right, I've done a lot of talking. What questions do you have of me?
Well, I'm glad I finally get into the phone with you because I watch you all the time. What about the division of me? I was wondering how this go.
Well, let's understand.
When you say the division of me.
Well, division of me is important because I had a problem when I bought my first 117 unit apartments in Fullerton, California, years ago. I didn't feel, everybody was happy. I wasn't happy. I get these feelings sometimes. It's like God's talking to me, dissect more or whatever. And that's what I felt. Until about 2 minutes after midnight that night did I realize I have 117 people who can hurt me. So again, what did I do? I created a form called assignment of mortgage. I've created all kinds of things through the whole credit system for years. So I wanted to make sure that person or a person, 117 people, could not hurt me. Okay? Came with assignment of mortgage. And the next thing I had a problem is they want me to guarantee things. And then they kept giving me crap. Well, you can't afford that. At one time I had $100 million in the bank and they tell me I can't afford something. $100 million of cash in the friggin' bank and I'm going to write a check and they're telling me I can't afford it. Are you kidding me? I mean, I just met some of the dumbest people in the world. That's all they are. They're jealous. That's what it is. So again, I realized one thing. If I have a division of myself, they don't know it's me. Okay? All right. The next thing is I remember when I was a kid at 14 and a half, I went to court. When I was born in that damn taxi thrown in a trash can, Mommy left a note to the hospital, give me a friggin' girl's name. Okay? Raised my middle name. I had to go to court to change that to be my primary name because she wanted me to toughen up. I went to school in Watts, Torrance, a lot of great areas, okay? A lot of crap. So what happens is I realize a division of myself. Then I start dissecting. I look at things differently than most people. I don't like to basically assume something's right or wrong. I look at things different because I want to dissect it. If I don't feel comfortable, I'm not going to stop till I do. I have to master it. It's like the SS5 form, okay? I realize the SS5 form is a key that the government bonds us for $35 million apiece, okay? But they don't tell us how this works. They don't say the SS5 got you the SSN and Mommy signed the piece of paper. They should. We did it for our kids. The gift of this form is simple. It allows us flat out, and I love the forms if you dissect them, name to be shown on card, full name at birth other than above names you want to use. So they gave, okay, so the IRS says, SS5, I can use any name I want to. It's right on the form. It gives us the capability to do that, okay. It's like people have identity theft. It's usually their friends or family stealing their ID. They're fighting the system and getting police reports. No, stop that crap. Stop it. All you got to do is get a new social right there. It allows you to do that and get a new address. Solve your problem. I had to do that for George Foreman. George named all his kids George, okay? Who the blank does that? And all the files are like, all over the mess. It's just a total mess. So knowing what that form can do, and we can actually reverse process of something, it got that idea going again and again. Division of me.
Okay.
But again, let's understand, okay? That's personal. That's how we look at the rules and tools, how I set up Tier W and all the files and all the crap when I was a consultant. This form here is even better, okay? I love this one. All right, line 1 on the SS4 says entity. Damn, that's a division. That's 1,000 divisions. Why not? I can get a tax ID per division, per corporation, and create up a credit file. I'm a legal person, so are you, okay? And I'm not here to be safe an attorney, but Chapter 18 says it right up front. Corporation's a legal person. So I took the law.
Is this the same as DBA?
Okay, DBA's trade name, but DBA also,
is different?
when you add history to it, it becomes division, okay? So let's dissect it a little bit more and understand it. That form allowed me to create entities. I created over 1,000 entities to get a billionaire status. At 21, no problem. I'm just playing. All right, individual person. I'm allowed to get a tax ID for who's requesting? And I'm going, damn, I can do that too? I dissect the form because it's beautiful. Banking and credit purposes, all these pieces. All right, the ability to use this form and not abuse it. So what happens is very simple. Every entity under your corporation, you don't need all these LLCs and this crap and equity base. A division is allowed a credit file. That allows the entity right there to get a TRW, Spearing, Treasurer, and Equifax. These are business reports now. So every entity got a what? SS4, Spearing, Treasurer, and Equifax credit report. It got its own American Express card. Don't leave home without it. It's got a blueprint loan. Let's let it finance itself, because this doesn't have enough money anyway. A corporation can only get about $1 million of credit. Usually that's about it. All right, but if we multiply by divisions, now the next thing is not that. I'm not done yet, because this is just fun stuff. We look at a division of ourselves, okay? I have a problem. I'm afraid of the boogeyman and boogie woman. What does that mean? I don't want to be broke. I can't stand being broke. I want to be in control. I learned that, you know, as a kid, as an adult, everything else. And my $5 a wife, they love the word control. They want to control everything, which is okay. The man should let them control it all. Just stay out of the way. That's all it is. But I learned something, okay? When I got to do it, basically my name change, a division can be done under the corporation, because Chapter 18 says it's a legal person. The legal person was the theory, okay? So if I have a corporation as a legal person, because that's what it is, Chapter 18, each division is a legal person. So I dissected again when I asked Sacramento, can I do this or do that? They gave me permission. Okay, it's very simple. I like, you know, I ask the questions. They don't realize that I see the answer, and I can basically do it better than they before they answer the damn question. I've got that weird kind of thinking process God gave me. But again, a corporation is a legal person. So that means below that person, all right, corporation, every entity is a legal person as well. Next thing is we have a problem. This form, I didn't like what they did. All right, some ding-dong, sorry, let's call him a ding-dong. He graduated from Harvard. He's just a turd, that's my opinion. Now, I came from Berkeley and Long Beach and all kinds of stuff. Not required to file fictitious business name. It's like, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. I knew at 9.5 years old that was wrong and BS, okay? Because you get a corporation, articles of corporation, all right, it's not required to. You took away the options. Law is options of opportunity to do this or that. That closed the damn door. That's wrong. So I modified that too, and I asked permission to do that. Why not? You got nothing to lose. So here's a corporation with a division. So for me, a division of me, I mean, I have that fear. I don't want to be broke eating out of a trash can. So I named my boats and my race cars and motorcycles number 8. I was born on the 8th. Simple. 8 is a perfect number. It's infinity beyond, so 0. It's the two numbers in perfect, all right, what's out there. So a division of me, first I started to sign the lease of a building. I signed the lease of this building and went next door, not me, the person, but a legal person of my name using SS4. So I don't want to sign the lease. You signed the lease as husband and wife, and no, not in the future. Hell no.
Yes.
Okay, hell no. We're going to sign that new lease for that division, whatever restaurant it's going to be, as an SS4. If the form says I can use it as an entity or an individual person, I'm going to damn well do that. I'm allowed to. Okay? Before people use their SSN, they're supposed to use SS4 in the first place. That's the way it was designed. The next division for me is like for the cars. I mean, I got 21 cars in the car collection, okay? I'm leasing them to magazines and movies and all this stuff. My beautiful queen, who's my queen for 21 years, we're on 405 freeway, and here comes all these flashing their lights. It used to be in these flashlights, you get over, let them go by. He gets in front with a slam on his brakes, okay? I'm in a $1 million Lamborghini. He wants to be a jerk, okay? The old days, I'd pull over and do my thing. That's just me. My wife knew I was a hothead, but I look at this beautiful woman next to me and damn, okay, baby, we just got off the freeway. If that car belongs to me, they sue me, they would sue my queen. Hell no.
Right.
No way. So I got to the point that every car I had, and every car I get people in to get through the process, is a division. See, I mastered law and accounting as a kid and just memorized everything, go to school, no problem. But the problem is the bankruptcy. When I watch cities file bankruptcy, it'd say, hey, they did it, why can't I? You have to file bankruptcy, you guys, no, that's a division, hell no. Again, what are we going to do? The next thing is like anything else, okay? That these cities, the banks file bankruptcy all the time. How do they do that? I'm a person that's curious, okay? So when I turn around and I look at the registered owner of a car, I made sure every registration is a division. I don't want to be a duck or sheep. You bought my car, you're going to sue me even if it's your fault. Everybody blames everybody. Okay. Now they sue me, they sue my spouse, and I have to give a bloodsucker attorney $10,000. No, 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 no. I'd rather bankrupt that division and throw it away. We got to do it this way. We have no choice. We got to plan the problem.
Yes.
Our country was built for we the people. Okay. And
Right.
people forget that because no one teaches us what needs to be done. I just got lucky I have the whole blueprint because we don't bring the pain home. No, 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 no. Never in the line of.
Yes. Yes.
But the next division is very simple. A division of me, I can build a credit file because I'm allowed to. You see, some clients are jacked up on credit. If I got Dun & Bradstreet for them, okay, we can turn that into $50,000 of supply and basically reduce their debt to ratio. I did that.
I also have a
Bradstreet
number.
What? What other surprise? What?
I did apply for the Bradstreet number also.
For profit or non-profit?
For the business.
Okay.
S corp.
Okay, that's correct. No problem. Because understand, let's say your husband wants to get a food truck. Okay, that's a division of the non-profit or the profit company. That truck's going to be bought from the wholesaler. Okay, because he's going to now be a distributor of something. Everything I've ever bought, I buy at wholesale price. Okay, all right. I don't want to buy anything at retail. Why would I? So again, the three divisions to me make sense. There's ways to do more, but why would need to do more? I protect basically what? All right, the division process. I guarantee a building. I get a credit card supply. I get the cars protected. Now I build my business. See, there's always some tax due no matter what we do. We have to play the game to win. But knowing how to do this is the key thing. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, I can't, I didn't go on TikTok on purpose for over 10 years because I don't like crappa. But again, my wife the other day is, what the hell were you doing? I'm as boring as can be. Okay? I don't have a personality, believe it or not. I stay to myself. My wife's the nut, and I'm not the nut. It's boring and crazy. That's how it works for us. She's crazy, I'm boring. But in front of the camera, I'll do whatever it takes to get the attention because I've got to get the rhythm going because I'm 10 years behind all these people that lie. I mean, I can't find anybody who knows what I know. So we got to help them out. So division of me has to happen. The whole world needs to.
Thank God for you.
Well, thank God that I'm still here. My wife and I, my son and daughter look at it, and you've been shot a bunch of times, all kinds of stuff. It's like, damn, honey, you're still here. I said, God's not done with me. He's not done. He's not done. But again, the goal is to help people understand this. Okay? Exactly. It's like the frustration trying to get people to quit scrolling, going wee all the way home. They like watching the silly circus. Me, I just want to repackage people. That's the fun. So what other questions you got?
You've done it all. You go through it like always. Thank you for all that you do. And I pray that God will make us go through with that and have a beautiful ending.
Well, you're going to have an organization that creates an income. I give all thanks to Jesus Christ, my Savior. I'm just the vehicle he gave the word brain to. I'm facilitating his goal, his dream. That's what it is. Yes. He gets the glory. Because for me, again, I'm just doing my best. Let God do the rest. That's about it. We've got to get to the point people know the truth. And
my nonprofit is for that. I'm hoping that I can help the children of the forgotten children.
Well, you have that sweet heart like my wife does. She wants to save her ding-dongs. She wants to save babies. I mean, she'll adopt anything. Believe me, this is her love and her passion. But my goal is I have to support what she wants to do. That's my job. So again, your nonprofit will do what needs to be done. All right? Amen. All we have to do is
what I want.
We need a bank account for the nonprofit. We need a couple divisions, and just turn it on. That's all we need. From there, we're going to look at some grant money. Okay? You got city, federal, and state grant money all the time. There's no wrong in getting some money for the cost. That's what you got to do. You need to dream the biggest dream you can have, because I'll help you get to reality. All right?
All right.
There's not a dream you can't give to. No, it's simple. Dream it. Believe me, we'll make it happen. Okay?
All righty. Yes, sir.
Right. I'm going to talk to basically Dakota and Valerie about your case file. We're going to do some homework on it. You're going to get all right, this list, everything else is going to come to you, Phantom. This goes back and forth again and again. Go to class. Be part of the Phantom
Okay.
program. Get this from here. It's recorded, so this goes back and forth to you, all right? And it's basically what needs to be done. Watch it again and again.
All right.
Watch it with your husband many times, okay? We need to look at
Thank you
him
so much.
and his credit file, okay?
Okay.
You have a
No
blessed day.
problem.
We'll talk soon, okay?
You too, sir. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Amazing. Good people makes bad decisions. What can I say? Good people. You see, the hardest thing is he wanted to start a restaurant. His dream is passion. That's what he wants, okay? You have to take what you love best to do, but you got to have the way to finance it and get through the process. Not easy. They should take the nonprofit, get some grant money, fire things back up, work in conjunction. We'll create the blueprint to help them as well through the Phantom program, all right, the Patreon program as well. And the main thing is where they're going to be 6 months to a year from now, where you want to be. Every one of you have the chance. A nonprofit, yeah, well, a nonprofit just helps people. I mean, I didn't know any better when I did with nonprofit. I did Helping Hand Industries. I was 9.5. I spent $10. That was it. See, I realized the profit was 15. I saved $5, did $10. Then I realized nonprofit's a good thing. Giving back. Orange County Blind Center, okay? Teach our children all the things we created. It's simple. So every one of you listening and learning can change your life if you want to. All I know is you can listen and learn, and it's just the truth, okay? I have everything I want. I'm thankful I'm alive still today and thankful for my beautiful queen. She's my rock. She really knows it, but don't let her know that because she'll take advantage. No, she's supposed to. That's her job. She's the queen. She gets to do everything she wants. I have to be happy husband and spoil the queen. That's the way it works. See, I don't want to be a husband. That's a man who used to be married now on the couch and he's a husband. He was a man, a husband. Yeah, I make up words all the time because it's fun. Sold a show to Fox Television years ago. All right, Nick, I got it 3 o'clock. I'm going to go off the air and come back on. I'm going to stay on and on and on. So you want to close. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got another blueprint call. All right, everyone's a little different based on the process they're trying to do for the American dream. So do yourself a favor. All right, hit that like button all you can. Like, share. We'll be back online probably in 5-10 minutes, okay? We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.
Good afternoon, David. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon, yes, sir.
How is it going? This is Nicholas from Revenues Financial Services. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. Yourself?
Okay, great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, wonderful too. Mr. Ronald is going to join you in a couple minutes, so just bear with us a couple of minutes and he will join you. Just testing audio seems to be fine, so thanks for being here, okay?
Yes, sir. No problem. Thank
All
you, sir.
right. Thank you. Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen. Ray Reynolds here. Guess what? This is the Blueprint Live. Getting turned down for credit sucks. Bingo. Simple. What are we going to do? I'm going to show you every way to get to the $1 million dream. You know what? You got a corporation, LLC today. I bet you know exactly what you need to do. But I bet you fell down many times because you didn't connect your dots. It's a dream. Hell, that'd be kind of fun too. But you got to understand how to play this game to win. It's not easy. I can't give you easy, but I can get you solutions. So let's do this. We have a blueprint column right now. But we're going to listen to this person like I did earlier today and figure out what they want to do with me. Let's see what I can do to get them past go. I think the biggest problem is you. I'd like you to fire yourself. Why? Because you suck. What you did was wrong. You didn't listen and learn to me, and that could have been the smartest thing you ever did. Hey, I didn't get a coach. I got the devil kicking my assets as a kid. Lucky I got God me. It's really simple. I didn't get a mentor. Hey, I would have hired myself if I could. So let's play. Nick, are we ready to listen to them today? All right, let's play the game. Let's win. Hello, hello, hello. Is this David?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
How are you doing today, sir?
Wonderful. Yourself?
Always good, always good. Thank you, Jesus. I'm good. I'm alive. I'm ready to kick some ass and have some fun. All right, so I got a bunch of questions for you. You ready for questions and answers?
Always.
All right, because this is the game show to tell the truth. All right. Now, this authorized user for Chase for $75,000, who's it belong to?
It is tied to a business I work for.
Okay, so you work for a company. You're a W-2 employee?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the moment you gave them the SS5, the SSN, and they tax your paycheck. That's no damn fun. So
A lot, actually.
A lot, yeah, I know. Well, what happens is we have to understand how this works in rules and tools. All right, so the company you work for is allowing you to be an authorized user on a card for $75,000. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The Chase card. Is that the Sapphire or Freedom?
Sapphire.
Okay. Usually that's the one that gets the highest limit as well. Okay. Do you have a corporation currently?
I do.
Fantastic. Is it a corp or an LLC?
Corp.
Okay, good. I like that. What state are you in?
California.
Damn, I like you already. All right, no problem. All right. Were you born in California?
Yes, sir.
Me too. I was born in a damn taxi. And this fun stuff. Now, you have only one corp, right?
Yes, and my wife somehow has a 501c3, but we're not going to worry about that.
No, we're going to figure that out. That's going to offset taxes and give us some grant money. Okay. So what year was this incorporation in California filed?
19 years ago.
Wow. Oh, 19. Oh, I love that. Where's the bank?
It banks at Bank of America, but I bank at Chase, so I'm probably going to move it to Chase.
No, you're going to keep B of A, and you're also going to do Chase at the same time. Okay?
Okay.
You have history there. We don't give away history to anybody, ever, ever, ever. I talked to a client the other day. He's got a division, or it's actually a DBA, sole proprietor. His attorney told him to shut it down and open the corp. I said, put your attorney on the phone so I can fire his butt. You don't give away history to anybody, ever, ever. History is king, it's queen, it's what we can do. You keep B of A, okay? Now, does the corporation make money and have transaction in the bank account?
Over the years, yes. The last couple of years, no.
Okay.
There is transactions in the account, but not from like outside transactions.
When you're doing internal transactions, paying bills or whatever else.
Correct.
Okay. All right, is that Inc. and S Corp yet?
It is an S Corp.
Ooh, hallelujah. Then you can commingle funds all day long if you want. You can get away with it. Isn't that terrible for me to say? I don't want you to do that and take advantage of it, but an S Corp can be sloppy bookkeeper and everything else, and you can get away with it because why? All right, it's you as a corporation filing one tax return. Now, is your beautiful queen part of the S Corporation?
I believe so.
Good. Well, we need to verify that because you're filing an S Corporation. You're getting a K1 at the end of the year every year. And that means you and your queen are part of that tax return, which is a great thing. You can offset all kinds of taxes. Remember, the S Corporation allows us to get a reasonable compensation, which in the future we can figure out what our paycheck is. Do you own a house?
I do.
Oh, good. We got some good bingos. I love that. How long have you been married to your beautiful queen?
24 years.
4 years. Fantastic. You spoil the hell out of her, right?
That's why I'm calling you.
All right, you spoil the wife. You're happy, but she's spoiled. That's the queen. Spoil her all the time. Have to. It's the name of the game. Happy husband, spoiled queen. How many kids you got?
Three, 1 over 18, 2 under.
Okay. Boys, girls, what?
All girls.
All girls. Oh, good. I got 5 girls and a boy. Okay. It's fun. What an experience. I love every bit of it. It's been a good ride. All right.
Yes, it has.
We have a 701, we have a 709, and a 713. This is advanced score with analytical. The FICO is going to be higher all over the place. Now, we have an Amex Marriott, okay, card. It says 94%. Is it really 94%, or have we brought it down?
It's probably like 75, but in like the next 10 days, those are all going to get paid down to the 10% usage.
Perfect. 10% is what we want to see. Keep in mind, okay, as I designed the system in 77, we know right now at a 29% utilization, we'd have a 750 score. We know at a 10%, which even the IRS and the Federal Credit Reporting Act says above 0 is 10, okay, gives us an 800 plus. In the future, you're not going to play the up and down show anymore, okay, which is important.
Right.
The next time you go to the Marriott, always ask to stay on the 7th floor, okay? The 7th floor gets you the free buffet, all right, because you're a corporation. You're going to ask for corporate rates, okay? There's all kinds of ways to play that as well. Now, let's look at the highest card. Well, let's see. You have an Amex Platinum, but you're an authorized user. All these damn authorized users. Okay, in the future, I'm going to want you to remove all those. You know that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because what we're going to look at is how we can position ourselves right as we do this game. Now, I'm looking for Chase, but Chase is authorized user. Chase doesn't want to give you your own card, usually if you have an authorized user Chase. Let's write down.
I do have a Chase card. It's a Chase United card.
Airlines, yes, it's United Airlines, a combo card. Okay?
Yes.
Chase has a 524 rule. So what we're talking about is being recorded. It's giving back to you as a phantom program. And what's going to happen, you're going to watch it again and again. Hopefully you watch it with your queen as well. The 524 rule. The reason you got basically the Chase United Airlines card, it's a combo card. If you tried your own Chase card, they're going to say no because you're an authorized user and there's someone else's card. So in the near future, as we position you again, taking that S corporation, we're going to leave it at B of A as well. We're going to have the corporation go to Chase Bank. Chase Bank, we're going to position you for a Sapphire, which is up to 22 months and no interest at all. I love that about Chase. And then we're going to get the Ink cards. Do you have any corporate cards yourself right now?
No.
Okay. Now, Chase has 6 Ink cards. Each card will be about $50,000. If you do it like I do, I always have $400,000 on Ink cards per division. I like to multiply credit, real credit, and that's what I like to do all the time. So again, Chase wants you to have a personal relationship with their personal cards and business cards. They call it their affiliates. If we position Chase correctly, all right, and get the personal and the business card, 4 months from that day, they're handing you $50,000 to $150,000. Okay? The reason I always line up lines of credit, I call it checkbook money. Okay? What do you do for a living?
Construction.
Construction?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No problem. Or do you have your own license as well?
No.
Okay, so you work for someone who has their license, no problem at all. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Is it a job you want to keep forever, or would you like to leave your job?
Of course, I want best of both worlds, but no, eventually it'd probably be something to retire from.
Okay, well, I'm never going to let you retire. It's terrible. You can never retire. Okay, sorry. You're never going to retire. If you want to go on a business trip for 10 years, you can do that and write it off. Okay? There's no such thing as retirement. There's no thing as a personal vacation. It's called a business trip. You're an entrepreneur. You're going to look for opportunity to make money because that's the game to play, always, as we play this game. Keep in mind what my specialty is, getting you in an escrow. I have $10 million I put aside into escrows to verify funds, and I use my personal accounts, my business accounts, petty cash account for verification, a transaction base. Transactions are where you get your line of credit. The Chase Bank was going to need to see 8 transactions in a month, 8 to 10. And you're doing that now anyway. You're probably, I don't know if you're paying a car payment or in and out of the bank account, that's fine. They just need to see transactions. Now, Chase is what I call C, and that's where we're going to go with Chase. Amex. So there's no business Amex yet. We're going to get you one of these. The Amex business card is a platinum card. Platinum invites us into a blueprint loan. Blueprint loans are up to $250,000. What I'm going to always say is grab money, grab money, grab money. So as we position this, could be the Chase line of credit, checkbook money, could be Amex blueprint loan, I don't care. Now, are you military or ex-military or anybody in your family?
Family, not myself.
Okay, no problem. Great for their service. All right, do you have a Navy account yet?
USAA.
Okay,
But not a bank account, just an actual account with them.
fantastic. Okay, you're going to have, I'm going to send you a link today. Okay, the link is going to be getting a Navy. It's also in the link tree. You're going to call that phone number. Okay, all right. Was your dad or mom in the military? Who was it?
Father.
Okay, so father, no problem. You're going to tell Navy on the phone, my name is this. My father was in this Air Force or Army or whatever it is, or Marines or Navy, and I need my Navy account. You're going to hand them $15 on a debit card. Okay, they're going to send you a red card. Red card, when you get it, you're going to make sure you have $1,500 in this account, $1,500. You're going to use the red card for 3 weeks, up and down, and maintain $1,500. You're going to see within that 3 weeks a credit card, a list of cards. Now, because you have jacked up cards, if they're still jacked up when we get the Navy, you're going to go for the Platinum Navy card. Platinum is a 1% balance transfer card from Navy up to 18 months. So that card would reposition you, all right, to get you 29% below. If we're okay and we're not jacked up anymore, you're going to go for flagship, okay? Everything we're talking about is being transcribed to us and back to you as well. Flagship would be the card. Flagship cards are usually 25,000 plus, okay? When I start getting Navy, I'm going to want you to remove every authorized user you have. Every one of these authorized users, period. There are 4 of them. When you get flagship or you get that platinum card for Navy, you remove these cards immediately and you get them off the file. You'll have exactly what it needs to be done to get to the next step for you. Okay? You have no problem with American Express. You have no problem with Chase. That's a good thing. So, Navy is grabbing money up to $50,000 line of credit as well. If we take Chase, American Express, or Navy, within, I'm going to say 6 months or less, probably 4 months, you'll be able to write a check. I'm going to line up escrow, so you're going to write a check for $25,000 into an escrow. You never give me money. You never give anybody in this company money for an escrow, ever. I don't want the money. I line up the escrow. I get 1/4 of every escrow I do for my clients, always have, always will. You're going to get a deed of trust. That means you're going to own maybe 25% of a storage unit or something. That's auto income. You do not want to basically quit your job now or in the future. What you're going to do is have 3 divisions creating auto income. You're going to enhance paycheck, all right, then replace paycheck if you choose to. You only do this when you're in control, period. You will be in control of this whole thing, very transparent, everything we do 110%. We don't take chances with the family ever, okay? Now, we have a house, okay, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you homestead it?
No.
Okay. Do you understand what homestead is yet?
I've been watching some of your videos, but not very sure.
Okay. It's okay. Hey, the one thing is ask all questions you have. The reality is I can probably answer 99%, probably 100% of the questions about credit and corporation stuff. All right. Rules, tools, and laws as well. California, the homestead law is $170,000. All right. How much is your house worth $1 million?
Yes, more.
Well, I figured that. I didn't know if I want to say the amount. The bottom line is that house has equity. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That means you're a duck and a sheep. When they sue you, I don't want you to damn well duck. I want you to protect yourself. That home is going to homestead. You're allowed in a homestead allowance, $170,000. You have a beautiful queen. I want you to file that form separately. I don't give a damn what anybody tells you. You're going to listen. You listen to me. The hell with anybody else. Because they'll say, well, just put husband and wife on the same homestead. No. For $12, I can double the damn value of that homestead. You're sitting on a house that's probably worth $2.6 million, and you probably have about $1.3 million equity. Okay? Is that about right?
Close.
Close, okay? So what happens is we wanted that house upside down. We're going to play the upside down show, okay? We're going to homestead the hell out of that house first. Then we're going to transfer it to a trust. Is that house forever or for just now?
I think it's forever. I'm going to say yes, it's forever. And we do have it in a revocable trust currently.
Hallelujah. Praise Jesus. I love to hear that. Irrevocable trust. So we homestead, we protect, the trust protects that house. Cannot be your house. The only thing you're writing off is the damn interest and the loan payment, all that crazy stuff. We protect house. Okay? Because again, the future, we're not going to be here 100 years from now, 50 years from now. Our kids take over the asset. You're going to master what's called a step-up clause. Have you ever heard it before?
No.
Okay? What happens when the kids or whatever in the trust, they're once named in the trust, right?
Yes.
Okay? When you pass 50 years from now, 100 years from now, whatever, you and your wife are gone, they're going to take over the house through the trust, and it's called a step-up clause. Later today, I want you to research that a little bit. I want to give you some homework. Step-up clause. Okay? I want you to understand, I want to make sure everything you understand to do, it's transparency. No way you're going to take a chance ever again. You're going to understand this 110% have to. You have a family to take care of. You're the husband. I sure in the hell don't want you to be a husband, okay? You got a beautiful queen. You take care of that queen, you spoil her rotten, that's your job. House is upside down, okay? Now, in the future, ask your queen if it's forever house, want to get you to $100,000 a month. She's the one that's going to make the decision, not you. Sorry to say, but it's true, okay? It's up to her how long she wants to keep the house.
Okay.
You make the money. Guess what your honey wants to do? She might want a better house. Got it? That's how it works. I'm going to make sure you get to your corporation with 9 divisions across, 9 locations, and we get to that $100,000 a month. Okay, we have to. First escrow, like I said, is $25,000. That's it. You're going to own a piece. You own 1/4 of a storage unit, something boring. You see them everywhere in California. That's going to give you about $3,200 a month. That's it. You're not rich. I don't want you to be rich. Your corporation, division, same bank account, fills it into the parent company. Do another division the same way. Third division, same way. If you add other pieces, other things, I'll line you up for it. By the time we're done with about 3 divisions, we have over $10,000 a month income. Now we can make some decisions. We're in control. We're on top of the game. That's what the game is, to be on top of it and understand how it works. From there, we decide to get something else. Later on, you might partner with a Wendy's restaurant. Could be a Jack in the Box or something. Might be a bigger storage unit apartment complex. These are all ran by management companies. I don't want you to involve anything. I just want you to write a check to escrow and be an investor. Then I want you to control your life and do what you want to do and go on a business trip, okay, and enjoy business, okay? Opportunity. When we do something new, we're going to make sure we have what? The money to do it and be able to afford to do it. We don't take chances. Like my previous client on the phone here, they did a restaurant and guaranteed the damn lease, and they want to file bankruptcy. No, no, no. I got no judgment. I got no problem. I'm not going to do that to the last second. I have no choice. I have to repackage them. In other words, repackage them so they don't keep bringing the pain home. Just kind of like you. You're using history to try to build credit. All right, Navy's done. All right, authorized user, remove. I'm going to push you to, I'm going to push you to 750. Okay? All right, what does your beautiful queen do for a living?
She works in accounting.
She's an accountant. Okay, fantastic. All right, love to hear it. All right, so in the future, all right, you're going to have a nonprofit if you make too much money, or just pay more tax. That's what decision you make.
Nonprofit.
Well, most people say nonprofit because A, they love to give back when they're on top of the game. I think 80% of people are good people. 20% are crappy. But somebody with money is a good person. They like to help more people. Somebody money's a jerk, still a big jerk with money. It's all it is. Nonprofit offsets taxes. It's a gift. California loves, if you go through basically like today, CaliforniaGrants.gov. California has one of the best grant pay.
Recording stopped.
Is it stopped? We're okay? Okay. So it has the best portal to get a grant. Grants.gov is fine. As we position ourselves. Again, what's our goal? The goal is to replace or enhance income. All right. Is there ever in your past, you and your spouse ever filed a bankruptcy?
No,
Okay. Any tax problem ever?
not that I know of.
Okay, good. Well, we want to make sure we have nothing chased in the future. We don't anything get any problem with an escrow. Okay, we know we have an S corp. We know we're going to think about divisions in the future, or if you don't have them already. I don't know if they don't tell me if you're in coaching or not yet, but it depends what you want to do. All right. Remember one thing about divisions. Divisions position credit, positions income. Every division you would have an Experian, Tragedy, and Equifax, as we do as a person. Every division is a legal person as well. Every division has the ability to finance a location of something. Again, I like boring and steady. That's what I always like, boring and steady. I don't want to be, I don't mind buying a Jack in the Box or a Wendy's restaurant. That's okay. I do nothing for it. All right, previous clients, I want to start a restaurant. He's a chef for 25 years. I don't want to do that. Okay, that's just not my forte. It's his, what he wants to do is a dream. But he shouldn't start it until he has the money to be able to afford to do it. Unfortunately, most people start businesses and fall on their tush because they run out of money. Every division will have its own, all right, Experian, Tragedy, and Equifax. Do we own cars right now?
Yes.
Okay. In the future, cars should be registered to a division. Okay. As you know, and you hear it you're in Los California, no problem. And we hear it's amazing how they still do this, and it bothers me. My wife says, let it go. All right, you don't have to be the watchdog for everything. Every time I hear the radio show or the radio commercial says, call Larry Parker. Larry died 5 years ago. How do you call a dead man? Okay, I don't get that. I don't get all these billboards on the freeway saying sue everybody. Morgan, the largest bloodsuckers. Okay, I'm sorry. Every car has to be protected as a division. If there's a bumpity bump, we're going to bankrupt the division and keep the family safe and the corporation. You have to build a line of defense. You must plan the problem, okay, as you do these pieces. When you get your Navy, okay, your kids are how old again?
19 and under 18.
Okay, you're going to give them you're going to get an access code. Give your children the access code to open their account, please. Navy is phenomenal for people, especially young people as well, as they're building their life, what they allow them to do and what needs to be done. Give your access code to your beautiful queen. Make sure she opens a separate account than yours. You do not have a joint account at Navy ever. Okay? Future, we might want a business account, that's one thing. But Navy's personal accounts are separate accounts, period. In the future, if possible, we'd like to look at the Queen's credit. You guys are CFOs on behalf of the S Corporation, CFO. You're also CFO for family. Family's always first. God, family, money. Again, what do? CFO for business. That has to be done as well. So again, future, look at the Queen's credit and what we're going to look at as well. Because if I had it my way, you're going to be CFO for the profit company. She's going to be CFO for the nonprofit. And I'm going to make sure it's a race. I'm going to teach you how to outdo you every time you turn around. It's fun that way. Okay? Women love to compete in business, and let's let her compete and let her win. Together, you can create $1 million company per month to $5 million within the next 3 years if you want to. It's up to you. I like to be aggressive. I like to play and have fun. So auto income, as you know, it's a division. All right, doing the business, not the parent company. Something goes wrong, we get rid of the piece. As we watch Orange County file bankruptcy, and we've had 12 cities do this, we have the ability to bankrupt a division, protect the company, and protect the family at all costs. In the future, you will not need Dun & Bradstreet if you're going to play my way, unless you need it for supply and vendor credit. Dun & Bradstreet has a good program if you want supply credit, but I'm going to get you auto income so you don't need it. But again, it depends if you went into construction business. It's up to you as well. The umbrella. Every division, remember, it has an Experian, Tragedy, and Equifax credit report. That's how I designed it in '87 for tax ID based. So I've been playing for a long time. You get to play and have fun with me as well. All right. I've asked you a lot of questions, got a lot of answers to the questions that I need to blueprint this right. And from there, we're going to make sure you sit down, and George's going to go over the case file. We're going to make sure Valerie sits down as well, because we want to make sure we're on the same point. We have a whole staff here. Legal department, paralegal department, we have everything that needs to be done, and we're going to make sure we don't drop the ball. But everything we do is transparent. If I say here's 4 escrows, pick one, you're going to pick one. This one to say you need $25,000. I just got you 150. Okay, that means this one wants 65,000. You're going to decide which escrow you feel comfortable with, auto income, and decide how much check you want to write. This is borrow money into an escrow, and the escrow, the management company is going to pay the payment, and you get the leftover. That's how it works. You're just getting leftover. It's terrible. We get the leftovers, and we can live off leftovers up to millions of dollars a month. It's not hard to do. So, what questions do you have of me?
So, with the SS4 form, when you fill that out, that's how you get a new EIN, and that's how you start a division?
Nope. Division became
Okay.
from the trade name. Okay, 1984. Were you born in California?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because basically in 70s, 80s, and 90s, I was all over every radio station there is. Okay, everybody knew who Ray Reynolds was and all that great stuff. I had the satellite stores, installation, manufacturing, all kinds of crazy stuff. Every one of these, and I had Shakey's Pizzas, 31 Flavor, ice cream place, all these things. California wants $800 franchise tax fee, as you know, with officers listing all the pizzas. I rounded off to $1,000. They wanted me to pay $1.2 million franchise tax fee, and I said no. I went to Sacramento. Now, if we look at the SS4 right here on the screen here, okay, what do? We look at the form. That form, we have to master it and understand how it works. It allows us entity in line 1. It allows us individual person on line 1. The goal is simple. When we look at the form, we also have to understand something. Chapter 18 is where it says a corporation is a legal person. I show this to everybody so they understand it. My problem is I don't want to pay $1.2 million in franchise tax fee. Sacramento gave me a choice. Choice is very simple. I said, can I create an entity under the corporation, no franchise tax fee? I was told to create a form, a modify one. I knew the trade name form. I knew Chapter 18 and the SS4. Those three things working together will create a division as long as you add history in the credit file. If it's no history in credit file, it's just a trade name. So when you add that history, it becomes what? You become a certified CFO. As you go to class on the weekends, go to class, or you go part of the Patreon program and watch the classes again anytime you want to. Courses. You have to master this. When I do a division, you need to understand how to do that yourself in the future. You're going to want me to add histories and credit reports. That's what you want me to do. That way we finance whatever. We build the credit file to that. But again, I want to make sure you master everything we do together because I want you to know how to do it yourself too. The goal is understand what needs to be done. So division process is basically the trade name, the Chapter 18, the law says a corporation is a legal person, so it's entities, the S is for. Then when it's filed, add to the bank account. Banks allow unlimited. When I sued even Chase Bank, I brought the Vice President Chase from Delaware here, and in court in Santa Ana, I kicked his assets. Simple. They were just full of doo-doo. They didn't want to have divisions on the same bank account. All right, sorry, they have to under the Federal Lending Act. I proved it in court, so simple. Chase Bank will allow you to do up to 75 divisions. The answer is no. We're going to look at 18 because that creates 100,000 of income. In the future, you're going to think about subdivisions. Have you been going to class on the weekends at all?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of your videos,
Okay.
and
Because if we get to it, I buy apartment complexes, okay? It's simple. If we do, we're going to become the bank. We're going to realize that apartment complex, let's say 117 units like one I bought a long time ago. I had $2.2 billion of real estate, no problem, 26 years old. Just having fun. It's always a game. Every piece of property can have an assignment of mortgage. I created that form in 1989. Things weren't existing. I create things all the time and got approved for do things. Every time someone leases a house, the problem is they lease it and they allow that tenant to control them. No, 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 no. We're going to make sure that house is in a division. I don't care if it's B&B. I don't care if you rent it out. Houses, there's no money in it anyway. Let's just a fourplex, and that's what you want to do in the future, maybe. But again, we're going to make sure they have a chattel mortgage on that property. We're going to make sure they have something to lose if they don't pay the rent. We're going to do this the right way and block it and everything else. We're going to plan to lose so we get to win no matter if we lose or not. So positioning is everything. Subdivisions will be very important in the future if we buy an apartment complex or commercial real estate. I like doing all those things. It's fun. But that's usually number 8 division or number 9 to get you 10,000 plus a month. Now we step up to get other things as well. That's the ultimate goal for all of us, and getting more projects. You'll get to a point you can control all this, have fun at the same time, and you'll probably never want to retire. You just want to create an empire. And let your children's children and children's children take it over when we're gone. It's half the fun. It's called a true legacy.
That's what I want.
That's what we're going to do. Any questions right now?
So I've done a couple, as you call them, dumb mistakes. The house is financed between both of us. I have to do a refi. Is there a way, is that going to affect anything that we do with this?
No, because we can always start and stop rapids any time. When you do refi, all right, take your wife off the loan. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I don't want husband and wife on the loan ever, ever, ever. Okay? Because if we lost the house and you get a 1099-C, you just hurt the family. No. In the future, I'm going to convince you and your wife to have a prenuptial and a postnuptial agreement. It's terrible. You've been married years and you love your queen and she loves you. I want a postnuptial agreement between you two, so if someone sues you, they can't sue her, they can't sue you. If we don't plan this problem, we have a problem with a duck and a sheep. The only thing that saved my wife not getting a tax bill is having a postnuptial agreement with me. Okay? David Kinner stood there, basically the tax wanted to give me a bill, said we're going to tax his wife for the fee for doing the audit, and they said, hell no, you can't. He's got a prenup and a postnup. You cannot tax his wife. I will not hurt my queen. It's my job to protect her. So in the future, if you ever want to separate liability from husband and wife, it's a postnuptial agreement. You have no choice. It separates liability. We're not both sued and screwed up at the same time. Those are the things you got to think about. I overplan everything. Always have, always will.
I love it.
Well, the goal is to get to the point you enjoy life. I mean, we were basically put here for a reason. It's we the people, not the country controlling us. We have to think about our circle right there, that family. That's the goal. Okay? God, family, money. It's how it should work. It should always be. So, any other questions?
I think you answered the other one I had. Can you buy directly into an escrow? But it sounds like you'd rather use borrowed money than personal money. So
hell yeah. Borrowed money is not taxable. I put it in escrow. It pays the payment, pays it back, and get the leftover. Hell, it's the perfect world to play that game. People take their money or SBA loans and all this crap and they hurt their family. They're rolling the dice. Never roll the dice as a person. Division. Screws up, I'm going to bankrupt the damn piece and keep the pieces. Remember, in the future, we want your beautiful queen. We want to analyze her credit as well. Give her the access code. Get her to do the Navy. What I teach you to do, let her do the same thing. Because what it is, we're going to play the game to win. The problem, a lot of times, you said you brought the pain home a couple of times. Okay. Most queens are going, is this one going to work? Sometimes they question because you're trying to do the right thing, but it's like, is this going to work? It's going to work. I know it's like about 80% of the women say, I don't know, honey, you've tried this before. No. This one's going to work because we don't let it not work. Okay? All right? She's got to drive that brand new company car. She's got to enjoy herself. Her goal is to enjoy herself. And that's the goal.
Speaking of that, setting up a division for a fleet. I need to do that sooner than later. So that would be one of the first obstacles I have to get through.
Well, fleet pricing is great because that's what it is. I mean, my wife, she loves Cadillac Escalades or cars like that, SUV stuff. It's always a division. It has to be. Everyone talks about 179 and all this silly stuff and 6,000 pounds. I don't care. It's not my damn car. Okay? The division buys the car. It's a registered owner. Something goes wrong. The division is the duck and sheep. All right? This is terrible, but I'm going to say this just straight out. A woman don't give a damn about the car. She just wants to turn in the key and go. Okay? She doesn't care. That's your job to give her gas in the car, make it work, and she wants to go. That's what a woman wants to. She just wants to go. Okay? Let her go, go, go. Simple. She drives the damn car. Okay? But she's driving a company car that's spoiled. That's the goal. Okay? Us men have to take care of the women. That's our job.
Okay. I like that, and it's exactly opposite of everything I've been told from previous accountants. So that's amazing to hear.
Well, we'll take on any accounting attorney they want to get in your way. We'll kick their assets. Nobody hurts my clients ever. Okay, we'll challenge them in every way they try to play any game. Okay, they're not there for you. Okay, they're not trying to teach you. Okay, I want you to make sure you understand how to do this yourself in transparency. People do corporations every day, spend thousands of dollars, don't learn the damn thing. This is ridiculous. Okay, it's the debate. We have to win the game. Have no choice.
Okay. No, I'm sold. I'm in. I just, everything I've been told for the last 19 years is exact opposite of what you're telling me. So it's actually sounds right, because I know there's a better way of doing it, but I just never figured out the way.
The problem with most CPAs and attorneys, and I went to school and all this other crazy stuff, it's where they process information. God gave me a brain that IQ off the chart and recalling a bunch of things, and that's great. I don't forget things, and that's good and bad at the same time, but I understand how to play this game for 51 years, okay? So these people are not telling you the truth because they don't know the truth. They know a little piece. We're going to overpackage everything you have: house, car, wife, dog, cat, and a fish. We're going to take care of the family, period. Okay? That's our goal. We have to. All right, I'm going to be talking with George about your case file. Sit down with Valerie, and they're going to review this with me. We're going to make sure we're on the same page. You're going to get a program called Phantom. You're going to watch this again and again in exactly what we talked about. Let your wife watch it as well. We got to make sure down the road we get the nonprofit organization. She's part of that plus the organization. The goal is for you guys to be in control of your life. So far, unfortunately, life controls us, and that's wrong. It's the opposite of what we should be doing, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's have a blessed day, and let's do one thing. I'll give it George and Valerie, and we'll go from there, okay?
Sounds great, sir. Thank you for your help.
All right, you have a blessed day. We'll talk soon.
You too. Thanks.
All right. So what you see is what you get. You get blunt, direct, and to the point. I'm sorry. Don't ever take offense when I say my way works, your way sucks, because it does. We have not been trained. You need to be trained. I'm sorry. I'm going to train my kids. I'm going to train the dogs. Well, I can't train the wife because that's her job to train me. At least she says so. Hey, as long as she's happy, I don't care. As long as she's the queen and takes care of her ding-dongs, that's all she cares about. The dog, the cat, and the fish, okay. We have to take care of each other. That's our goal. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm online tomorrow morning at 3:15 in the morning, ready to go. Get here at 2:15 in the morning, ready to, you know what? I'm online 6 days a week. Click that link. Click that little yellow dot. Share, 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 and understand what you get to do for yourself. All I can do is tell you that God gave me this weird brain, how he processes information. Maybe that's why I was sucked in for T-Week or junior high and went to Coast College or something. But I invent products and things all my whole life. I just having fun. So just do our best. Let God do the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget, at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, God loves us all.